there, we are Claire and Nick Butcher, and we've been together for over 20 years. We used to live in Wiltshire in the UK, with Nick having a background in bathroom sales and myself in hospitality and catering. In 2020, we decided to leave the daily grind to start a new life in France. Eventually, we ended up buying this. It's not officially a chateau, even though the village locals call it one. However, it is just as large and equally as much hard work as a chateau. With a hoard of original features and the building having been unoccupied for many years, we are slowly breathing life back into her, whilst frequently still finding the many treasures she holds. Join us on our journey with our dogs, Flora and Merlot, as we renovate our Maison de Maître.
Well, good morning from the walled garden. A grey start to the day, but that's fine because I can get on with some work and it not be too hot for me. So what I'm going to do today, I've already put this edging stone here and we kind of left an area here, and that's where we're going to have our outdoor shower. Now today what I'm going to do is put in, I just stood that one up there, but put in some more of these concrete edging stones to frame that particular area. So yeah, just a bit of doing that this morning. Nothing too strenuous, nothing too noisy, don't upset neighbours. Okay, well I've done the two edging bits, front and back of the shower area, and just built a concrete pad there. Tried to make it nice and smooth, and that is what the shower is going to be fitted onto. So I'm going to leave all of this well alone today, let it all go off. Next job will be to fill this shower area with some sort of gravel type stuff to allow it to drain very well. Fit the shower. Loads more to do, but not today. Well, it's been raining all afternoon. The thunder and lightning has now moved away, but yeah, still raining. I thought I'd take this opportunity, however, to show you what's going on at the end of the drain pipe here now in the garden, and to show you what is there at the moment. So the pump is still plugged into an extension cable, so I need to change that and get that socket in use. Got the pipe here to extend the pipe. Got a roof tile into this bucket, which you can see is it's not overflowing now, so that water, the pump can cope with getting rid of that amount of water. If it's heavier, then the bucket just overflows. If it slows down, then that would empty. So it made me think, how much water are we actually recuperating? So I'm going to do a little experiment and find out. And for that, I'm going to go to the other end of the hose. And here we are at the middle tank. You can hear the water going in. What I'm going to do is get the hose out of the tank whilst it's going and fill up this bottle. It's a 4 litre bottle, and I'm going to time it. And then from that I should be able to work out how long this tank is going to fill up. So I've got no idea whether it's going to be full up in a matter of a couple of hours or it's going to take weeks. So allowing me to keep an eye on when to move the hose to the next tank, thought I'd do this. Now, by the beauty of modern technology, all I have to do is watch this video back once I've recorded it, and I'll know how long it's taken to fill up this container. And I think that is it now. Stop! So I have done the calculation. It filled that 4 litre container up in 55 seconds. So it's got a flow rate at the moment of 4.36 litres per minute, which works out at 261 litres per hour, which is a little less than the instructions say. The maximum pressure it can have of the flow of 9,000 litres an hour. However, that's probably with a pump with nothing connected to it in terms of hose. So here we've got quite a long hose. It's going up 4 metres to the top of that tank. Yeah, it's what it is. Anyway, crunched the numbers, and the important thing I wanted to check was how quickly those tanks will be full. And if the rain carried on for 62 hours, I'd need to move it to the next tank. So yeah, I need to count the rain now.
Well, it's going to be one of those days again. It's raining. Rained for most of yesterday afternoon, most of yesterday evening. Don't get me wrong, it's great for plants, just not great for outside work progress. So today we're having a day off and a big day out. Primark! We are off to Bordeaux. Not just Primark. There could be a Starbucks, a B&M, a Chinese. All of the wonders of the big smoke of Bordeaux. First stop is fuel. Let's go. Yay! So we've arrived, and we've arrived in one piece and safely. And the first stop is Starbucks. I've not had one of these since November last year. So it's officially time. It's Primark time. It's really hot in here. Back to the car now. That was an hour well spent. For me, not for Nick really. Bye for now, Primark. It's now time to go and find some lunch. Are you a little bit hungry, my darling?
Yeah, I could eat.
Yeah? You're really, really lucky. Do you know why?
No.
We could be going to IKEA. Do you want to go?
No.
So we are now at the Chinese supermarket, which also serves Chinese food. Happy?
So here we are in the land of MSG. One of the first delightful things we're not buying. There's plenty of delightful things we're not buying here. And some that we will be.
First thing I picked up is a kilo of panko breadcrumbs because the last bag Flora decided to pinch out of the cupboard and eat. So Flora, there's a whole kilo here, not for you.
You may wonder where your local Chinese restaurant goes to buy its stuff. It might have come here. Love a bit of granulated chicken flavour seasoning. No. 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 Don't want to be messing around with vegan stuff when you can get smiling fish. Or a tin of ambition. Could do with a couple of them, I think. And they do have a lot of spices here. You can pick up a bag of Ras El Hanout, or what's this? Dog sauce. Dog sauce? Dog sauce? And unsurprisingly, they have a really good tea selection. Hello. And you don't see too many of these in your local supermarket. This is the durian fruit. How? Right. Dragon fruit. Papaya. Green papaya. Mushrooms. Well, for the price you could buy a real boat. Milk bean cake with some kind of bean filling. Well, we'll have to give that a try, won't we? Honey, before we go, are you sure you don't want to pay €75 for a wooden elephant thing? No. I'm not even sure what it is,
But we could have this, which is like a depiction of your father when he gets back from his cruise and your mother starts nagging him about how much weight he's put on.
Oh dear. Well,
it's booze in a Buddha. It's got bigger tits than me.
In case there's anyone who might be buying me a birthday present this year, please do not consider anything like this.
We have arrived at B&M. He's out of the car and he's going in. Look at how happy he looks. So you survived B&M?
I'm alive.
You're alive. It is now 4:45 and we are on our way home from Bordeaux.
A glorious day. I'm having to wear my sunglasses today, not because there's any hangover resulting from a slight overindulgence of Van Rouge last night. Not because of that, but because it's so bright. And look at it out here. Oh, we'll be in that later. But got to do a bit of work first. And today I'm going to have a go at fitting the shower onto that concrete pad over there. So yeah, have a go. Well, did I mention it was hot today? Well, it is hot. So much so, well, to help me out, I had to move the parasol over there. Unfortunately, the sun overheated my phone and so it shut down the camera, but back on again now. It's been in the shade a while. So just to bring you up to speed, I have fitted the 4 bolts in the base of that, which is the shower. Now I need to connect in water at the back, fit the shower head, and yeah, I think that's it. Right, so I fitted the water, I fitted the shower head, I fitted the foot rinse tap. I've now filled it up. Few hours time there should be hot water coming out from this. It's a solar shower, so the sun is going to warm up the water. If you want it warm, if you want it cold, you just flick it onto cold, and eventually, here we go, you can have a nice shower. Yay! Obviously I've still got to fill the base with something, but anyway, we've got a working solar shower. Whoa, whoa.
I'm out in the garden this morning, and what I'm doing is some of the little tidying jobs, like re-pecaning tomato plants so that they start to grow straight, along with cucumbers, peppers, other things. It's going really well. Some things are flourishing, other things are just not working. I am pleased to say that we do have tomatoes. These are starting to come along nicely. But other things like pansies and flowers that are in small pots, they've been attacked by snails and now, as you can see, by woodlice. Look, I'm starting to get loads of cucumbers, and hidden in the middle, look at that. It's looking cucumbery. And now into the greenhouse, where it's been amazing. For ages, nothing really happened. Then in kind of the last week, everything's just gone whoosh and started to thrive. A couple of herbs didn't make it. Some coriander, some dill. Not the end of the world, but everything else seems to have started just to really thrive. In the back corner here, I've got 4 different types of peppers in a pot, and I've come to stake these up because they're starting to flop. But look, I've got a little pepper. Also in here there is more peppers. These are slightly behind the rest, but things like tomatoes and tomato plants are starting to just go whoosh. Also chilies. I actually saw some on this the other evening. Yeah, there we go. Chilies! And down at the other end of the garden in the border, we've got lilies coming out. Look at them. Lemons are starting to actually form on the lemon tree. And on our grapevine, we're finally starting to have grapes appear. Today is the day of my car finally going to the garage. I've had a problem with my air conditioning pump compressor jobby, where when you press the button for the air conditioning, it will make a really horrible squealing noise. This has been going on for quite a while, and getting it fixed has also taken quite a while. We had 2 quotes. Quote number 1, 1,700. Quote number 2, just over 1,000. So there is a big difference in what garage you take your car to. So she is now being left here overnight and hopefully being fixed, and she will have lovely cool air once again. On the other hand, this is Nick's car, and half the time it's full of hot air anyway. One of the great deliveries that we have had this week is this, our new solar pool cover. So the pool should be even warmer than what it is already with this. The other thing that we got was the reel for it. And look at how fun it is. It's really, really fun. What do you think of the temperature now with the solar pool cover?
Oh, tropical.
Tropical?
However, the main ingredient for the solar warming of the pool.
Yes. It is somewhat hidden. Only we could buy a solar pool cover and then have...
The sun goes.
Yeah. It's a wonder there's not a total eclipse. So it's about 20 to 7 on an evening. I've just been swimming, I've just got out. We've just sat on a bench and I've never felt anything like it. It's like everything started to move. The floor started to move. The walls started to move. It was like the whole earth was shaking. And I think I've just felt my first earthquake ever, properly. And it went on for, a good few seconds. I'm off to go and check my pants now. Whew. So it turns out it was an earthquake, and it was a 5.5 earthquake. And yeah, I've changed my pants now. That was a bit hairy. Anyway, we are out and about. We are going for a walk around the village. Come with us.
And now, unfortunately, we're in the season of hollyhocks. These terrible roadside weeds that just come up everywhere. I mean, look at that. How dare it? Not the most up-to-date bus timetable. This one was valid from the 4th of September 2007 to the 3rd of July 2008. I think we missed that.
So some great news. My truck is fixed. She has air conditioning again. This is great for when there is 30-degree plus days over here. The other great thing is that thankfully the earthquake that happened, it was downgraded I think to a 4.9 in the end. But we've been round and we've checked and it doesn't seem to have done any damage to the house. We have heard that people who were in the epicentre have had damage to their houses and some people have had to move out. It's been a couple of aftershocks, but touch wood, we're all okay. This leads me on to something new that we're going to try this week. We had a viewer called Miriam P who has set us a challenge for 1 week. And I've thought about this long and hard and do I want to do that? Do I not want to do that? But we're going to give it a go. So next week, from Monday to Sunday, we are going to give you 1 week of daily episodes. They're not going to be very long, 10, 15 minutes, ultimate tops. But they're going to go out every evening, French time, at some point in the evening. I'm not going to put a dedicated time on it and put pressure on myself, but you're going to get a daily update next week. So tune in tomorrow, Monday evening. Look at the channel. There'll be a video that pops up and enjoy a week of daily specials. What a challenge, Miriam. Anyway, overcast day again. So what we're going to do, we're going out tonight. We're going to actually take Flora with us because we just want to start socialising both of the dogs a little bit more. Flora's a lot more sociable than Merlot. So yeah, we're going to give it a go tonight and see what happens. This evening we have come out for dinner. It is fish and chip evening at the Fun Bar in Saint Jean, and we've come along for Mr. T's fish and chips, and we have also brought Madam, who is having a lovely time, and she's socialising and learning more about humans, aren't you? And you've also had some chips. And just look at how busy it is.
Hi, and welcome to Wine of the Week. And well, this week we're back onto some fizzy stuff. It's not champagne because it's not made in Champagne.
It is a Cremant de Bordeaux, and it is acceptable.
We've had a couple of bottles, not today, but yeah, seem to be enjoying it.
It's alright, and if you want to mix it with anything, it's also quite good too. It's quite good value. It's under €5 a bottle from Lidl. Really nice.
And
I
it
like
looks like champagne, and it sounds like champagne.
What a pop.
Anyway, what a week we've had, eh?
Yeah, well, the earth definitely did move.
Yeah.
And hopefully everyone out there is alright as well, that was caught up in it worse than us. So
Yeah, we're 46 kilometres from the epicentre, so
yeah,
we escaped any damage here, we think.
I think wait till it rains as well, but hey ho. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this week's episode, please hit the like button, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and if you've not subscribed, please consider doing so.
And there's a very good reason why.
Because if you're going to join us for this week's challenge by Miriam P of daily vlogs, which we're going to do 10-15 minutes long, you want to
click subscribe and click on notifications, and every time we release a video you'll find out about it. And so there's no set time, there's not a premiere or anything like that. It will take as long as it takes for the editing to come together. But yeah, our subscribers will know about it.
I must say, I do like this ratio.
Yeah, something's gone wrong here. Anyway,
cheers,
and well, we'll see you
tomorrow.